And the fifth angel sounded, and I saw a star fall from heaven unto the earth, and to him was given the key of the bottomless pit. And he opened the bottomless pit, and there arose a smoke out of the pit, as the smoke of a great furnace, and the sun and the air were darkened by reason of the smoke of the pit. And there came out of the smoke locusts upon the earth, and unto them was given power, as the scorpions of the earth have power. And it was commanded them that they should not hurt the grass of the earth, neither any green thing, neither any tree, but only those men which have not the seal of God in their foreheads. So, bottomless pit, what's the bottomless pit? Could it be from occulted, hidden, to revealed, seemingly out of nowhere? The locusts, my bees, my bugs, my wasps, my moths, my creation, my army, rising from occulted to revealed suddenly. And to them it was given that they should not kill them, but that they should be tormented 5 months, and their torment was as the torment of a scorpion when he striketh a man. And in those days shall men seek death, and shall not find it, and shall desire to die, and death shall flee from them. So, Isaiah 30, those running away from me, my army will chase after you, because, because you guys are foolish, and I need to protect the people that I care about, so I have to try and forcefully make you understand. The Lord Stephen Christ is your father. Okay, and they had tails like unto scorpions, and there were stings in their tails, and their power was to hurt men 5 months. And they had a king over them, which is the angel of the bottomless pit, whose name in the Hebrew tongue is Abaddon, but in the Greek tongue hath his name Apollyon. One woe is past, and behold, there come 2 woes more hereafter. And the shapes of the locusts were like unto horses prepared unto battle, and on their heads were, as it were, crowns like gold. And their faces were as the faces of men, and they had the hair as women. And the teeth were as the teeth of lions, and they had breastplates of iron, and the sound of their wings was as the sound of chariots of many horses running to battle. So, face like a man or a horse, hair like a woman, breastplates of iron, female. And the 6th angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the 4 horns of the golden altar which is before God. 4 horns, like 4 corners of the central golden octahedral tabernacle tree of life from the center of heaven, saying to the 6th angel, which had the trumpet, loose the 4 angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates. And the 4 angels were loosed, which were prepared for an hour, and a day, and a month, and a year, to slay the 3rd part of men. So, the 7 vials being poured out into the earth, Jupiter onto the sun, Saturn onto the seat of the beast, Stephen. Mercury, plagues and rehabilitations, that's me. Venus, the fattening agents to fill your aura. Mars, for men. Saturn for the city of the beast, and Jupiter for the sun. Uranus and Neptune to rehabilitate the atmosphere after the sun burns up the earth. So basically 4 for plagues, reordering people, and then 3 for healing. Okay, so really simple concept for you guys. The essence within the previous box boundless, undefined, ineffable meaning, able to form boxes, as in the ability to create the choices so you are duplicated, replicated in God's image, has the ability to create reality itself, inheriting his desire to create, and receiving the choice of life by comparison to the opposite, which is the desire, fulfillment. So, what that means is that, we're all one spirit through multiple obfuscating lenses, inverting, polarizing. That's what your ego is. Your I thought, your identity, and you thought you could have. It's a creation, fabrication, Fibonacci sieve, resonating nodes of information, syzygy agreement of the field, rather than contradiction of the field. So the non-contradicted parts from all the contradictions. So it implies a paradigm, a kingdom. What that implies ultimately is that there's inevitable agreement and inevitable divergence, and that implies sectioning and expediting, and people who bear the burden of thinking for the sake of others so that they don't have to, because not everybody wants to have to think. It's both a blessing and the strength that other people don't have. So shortcut, that's what words are. I'm the word, I'm the living word. So you can rely on me as shortcut in eternity. Yes, I'll be there for eternity. So just think about that. And you can wander off using the abilities that God has given you. And try to maintain your own wandering empowerment in that, but forgetting is also a choice. And naturally, if you forget the kingdom, if you forget, me, forget Stephen, forget why you're here, you'll inevitably decay. So, but ultimately,